All right, what is up, guys? I'm so excited to be joined by my friend and LPGA Tour player, Emma Talley. Thank you for joining me, Emma. I am so excited about this week. It is the T-Mobile Match Play presented by MGM Rewards, and it is always a fun week. I mean, come on now. We are in Las Vegas. It's a unique format. It's just a little bit different than the normal weeks that we have out here. And speaking of a little bit different, we have a new format this year. So I just want to get your thoughts on that and the tournament in general, but what's different this year than last year?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited. This week is always so much fun. I love being in Vegas. They treat us really, really well. It's just always a fun week. The format is really different, and I'm really excited to see how it pans out. We've never seen anything like this. The field is growing from 64 players to 96. 96 players will compete over 36 holes of stroke play Wednesday and Thursday. A cut will be made to the low 65 players and ties, and the remaining players will compete over 18 holes on Friday, with the top 8 qualifying for match play. If there's any sort of tie, there will be a playoff to get it down to 8. Quarterfinal and semifinal matches will take place Saturday, and on Sunday there will be an 18-hole championship match.
Okay, so you mentioned stroke play. We have never played stroke play at this course. What are your thoughts on that? I mean, is that going to change quite a bit?
I think Shadow Creek is a very tough golf course, and it sets up really well for match play. However, we're playing at a different time of year, so I think if they can slow down the greens a little bit, it's going to be a great test this week.
Yeah, and you had a really good finish there a couple years ago. So what do you think you did well that week to succeed, and what do you think they're going to have to do well this week to succeed as well?
Yeah, match play is just a different bird. It's really fun. I've always loved match play. I won the USAM in 2013, and that's all match play as well. So I've always liked match play, and I think it's just you're able to focus on one thing at a time. And unfortunately, sometimes my mind gets a little clouded in these 4-day stroke play events. So match play is really fun. I think there's some girls that have probably a bit more experience from Solheim Cup or from college golf. So I think the girls that have some experience will definitely benefit from that this week.
Oh my goodness, that's as much emotion as we've seen from Leona Maguire, ever.
And speaking of Solheim Cup, do you think there are any players that have competed on the US and European teams that will do well? Because like you said, they have more experience in that format. So are you keeping an eye on anyone in particular?
My big one is Leona Maguire. I mean, she has an amazing record in Solheim Cup. She has an amazing record in college golf, and she is scary to play. I can say that. She's my friend, and she is so scary and intimidating to play in match play. So I'm going to keep my eyes out on Leona Maguire this week. It's going to be a good test coming off of Arizona because it's kind of the same vibe, so I think the girls who played well in Arizona, they might have a good chance this week.
For those who don't know, it's at Shadow Creek, which is a beautiful course. It's kind of like an oasis in the middle of the desert. But how would you explain the course to people who haven't been and who can't come out this week?
Yeah, I mean, the golf course is absolutely phenomenal. It's beautiful. You don't ever feel like you're in Vegas at all. I mean, it's so luscious and green, and it's just beautiful. And you don't see many holes from other holes, which is really cool. You kind of feel like you're out. Every hole you feel like you're out there by yourself, which I think makes for a really good golf course. You can't see any buildings from out there, and I think that's what makes it really prestige, and it's a great golf course. I love this place. It's beautiful, and it's a big test.
So final thoughts. New formats, exciting week. How do you think it's going to go down, and are you excited to kind of watch it all unfold?
Like I said, the depth on the LPGA Tour is crazy. You really don't know who's going to win. Every single week it could be a new player. So I think this week is going to be exciting with the 2 different formats, and I'm excited to watch it.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me, Emma. And everyone, tune in because it's going to be a super exciting week, and you never know who's going to win with the depth out here, like you were saying. So thank you, guys.